Oh, am I live? You, Lord, y'all saw me trying to primp. When I'm on my laptop, I get a countdown. But on my phone, apparently they're like, you're moving fast in the world. You don't need a countdown. Anyway, okay, I'm just popping in really quick. It's lunchtime for my kids. And we just finished doing, with my younger two kids, we just finished doing a geometry activity. They are actually starting Beast Academy online classes, not to be confused with the online platform with the games. Beast Academy rolled out this semester for the first time their online classes, and my middle son starts tomorrow, and then my youngest one starts next week. But for both of them, they're both starting with geometry. So I wanted to kind of get a jump on stuff. So today we were reviewing lines, line segments, rays, points, vertex, angles, things like that. So I pulled out the old trusty geoboard, which I have forgotten about. And the last time it was used, my son was doing, and then it became a bow and arrow, and he was like flinging rubber bands at everybody. But anyway. So really quickly, I just wanted to tell you what we did. It was really fun. All you need is a geoboard. They're pretty cheap. I think I got this off of Amazon for $4 or $5. Some clay or Play-Doh. Optional if you have really tiny rubber bands, but my kids, their dexterity, they prefer the clay. I got this from Target from the little dollar bin, but I usually get these from the dollar store. So modeling clay or Play-Doh, and then rubber bands. Okay, if you can get them in different colors, that's good. So what we did here, I would call out a vocabulary word, a math vocabulary word, because what we're really doing is we're working on our math vocabulary. I would call out a vocabulary word. I would say something like, all right, give me a point. And they would have to make a point. This is with Play-Doh. I would say, make me a ray. And they would make a ray with the little points on it. I would say, a line, parallel lines, or a right angle, or a line segment, or a line segment. I would just, call them out, and then they would just have to like take the rubber bands and put them on to match what, I called out. Pretty easy. It's very hands-on. I have a video I'll link up here once I'm done with the live, where I talk about how to homeschool multiple ages at once. And one thing you want to do is have hands-on activities that your kids can do while you're working with another kid. So if you do this activity with your child a couple of times so they get used to it, what you could do is take a sheet of paper and write down rays, lines, line segments, points, vertex, whatever, and then have your child go through each word and map it on the geoboard. And then when they're done and you've had enough time working with the other child, you can have them come and match what they did on the paper. Okay, so or you can have them say do 5 parallel lines or 5 perpendicular lines, and then they can just do that, and it's easier for you to see at a glance what they did if you don't want to write down a piece of paper with all the vocabulary. And then if you want to move into angles, you can do that. We had a cute angle, obtuse, I don't know if you can see that with the blue rubber band, and then a right angle with the end point or the vertex, actually the vertex here from the Play-Doh or modeling clay. So the kids really enjoyed that. I also I made a game. Oh, I should have brought it up. I made a bump game with all the math vocabulary terms and then the definitions, because what I realized with my kids is they'll kind of know a surface definition of their vocabulary words, but if you rearrange the question or the word, if you rearrange the question how you ask it, or if it's an open-ended question, they kind of struggle a bit. So I made a bump game where I would give a definition, but not your standard textbook definition, and they had to figure out what it was and then show it right there. So it took maybe, between the bump game and these, it was actually 20 minutes, because they actually enjoyed doing the bump game. And actually my oldest son, who's I mean, he's in 8th grade, but he's doing algebra too. But he got in on it, and they were going really fast, and they made a competition out of it. So it's just a good way for them to review or learn their math vocabulary. And as your children get up in age, especially after 3rd grade, that vocabulary really helps them out. As a matter of fact, when they start taking tests, a lot of times not knowing what that word means will trip them up. So and with Beast Academy, like for those of you who are using Beast Academy, if you're using the 3 level, which we are, the first, they start off with gangbusters. The book even says, if this is a little challenging for your superstar, then leave that alone and then move ahead, then come back to that. So I know, I've done it 2 times, so I know what to expect. So, and they quickly go into scaling, isosceles, and right triangles. So we'll be working on those tomorrow, but today was just something fun and easy. So anyway, I just wanted to show that with you, and kind of a day in the life, but without the kids and everything. I do have pictures. I took pictures and video of them doing it because they were having such a great time. And I said, you know what? This will be great for families who want to have something hands-on and independent for their kids to do, and it's also a game. So a big thing to do when you're multiplying, you are multiplying when you have a lot of kids. When you're homeschooling multiple ages, is to have go-to games and activities to get them going. Yes, you got to get a geoboard, and you know what? Go on eBay, honey. There are so many homeschool moms who are trying to get rid of these. And sometimes these are sold. I know a couple of homeschool moms who maybe they're going to do a co-op, or they went in with other moms, because a lot of times these geoboards are sold 3 or 5 in a pack. Excuse me. And you can get a steal on eBay. I'm not even putting an Amazon link down below. I'm not even trying to get any affiliate coins. Go on eBay. Look for these first. I would get at least 2, because kids can be very rough, and one of these, one of the pegs broke off, and I hot glued it. It lasted for like a couple of weeks. And then one day it just kind of popped off when I wasn't even really using it. So maybe get 2 just to be on the safe side. And then on the back is the circle, 360 degrees. And you can play around with like half circles. You can do diameter, radius, all that kind of stuff. You can go really advanced with the back of that. But for the younger ones, the elementary ones, this is good. And it was also a good review for my son, who had confused an obtuse triangle with a straight line. I'm like, no, dude. So things, oh yeah. But see, because he hadn't done it in a while, and straight line is 180 degrees, obtuse angle is 91 to 180. So it's a good review for everybody. So if y'all don't have any questions, where did I order mine? I got these off of Amazon. I think I have 3 of these. So I think it was a 3-pack. It was under $10. But I have always seen these on eBay. Go to eBay first and try to get it for dirt cheap. I mean, I've always seen these on eBay, because I've always kept thinking, oh, I should buy more, or I should get like a bigger one, and I've always seen them on eBay. So go there first, try to get that for cheap, and then get you a pack of rubber bands, different colors if possible, just because after a while, the board can get kind of busy. So the pack I got, the rubber bands are really, really long. So I really like this size better, where you can cover 2 or 3 and it's not too long. And then you don't really need the Play-Doh. For my kids, when they see the paper, they see the points on the lines and the segments. So they need to have the points. But I just did the Play-Doh because it was too hard for my kids to keep wrapping the rubber band around. You see, and it pops off real easy too. So so get you some 99-cent Play-Doh, and shoot, let me see something. Maybe you can do some of this with just the Play-Doh. You know what? If you don't have a geoboard, shoot, look at this. All right, hold on. Y'all can just have your kids take the Play-Doh and have them, there we go. That's even better. You don't have to pull out anything but the Play-Doh. Here go a little line. Well, not really a line, but you know what I mean. Here's a little segment looking like a little worm or something else. You know, make a little, yeah, okay, you guys can do something with this. Hold on. Now, my stuff is lopsided, but, you know, but if you put more work and care into it, you don't have to have a geoboard. Just use Play-Doh to do your lines, your points, your line segments, you know, parallel lines, perpendicular lines, you know, and that gets some little energy going, you know, with your kids. Burn off a little bit of energy, work on your fine motor skills. So yeah, don't do it like me. But so there you go. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on. I gotta get lunch going, and my dog has diarrhea, and my husband got surgery tomorrow. I'm trying to get him ready for that, and it's Monday. I'm already having a rough week. I was tired. I'm trying to. I got my Shakespeare unit finally put together, everything for all my boys. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do this. I got a twist to this. But anyway, so let me just go and get through this day. We still got the people coming doing the renovation on the bathroom, and it's making a mess. So anyway, it is what it is. But just know your girl today is struggling, but we were successful with this, and I'm gonna take that one win and run with it. All right, guys, if you have no questions, I'm on my phone, so I can't tell if there are comments. I'm going to get out of here and wait. Top chat, all chats or messages are visible. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, he's gonna get that. He's gonna get into that in trig soon. Oh yeah, especially the backside. Yeah. So that's it. So I will see you guys on the next share, and I hope you're starting off your week very, very positively. And if you're not, don't worry. Tomorrow is another day, or next week is another week if you're having one of those weeks. All right, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next share. Bye.